everyone, today we're doing a video. I just did not film an intro. I just realized I was gonna film it last because I didn't know what the video was gonna really be about or be called. So yeah, I was in here showing you guys the pillows in the dining room and updating on some things and filming this way, and then I thought, oh, I didn't film the intro. We're gonna be doing a video today that's a lot of different things, okay? A mishmash of some new, like, game-changing makeup products, some new candles, a new perfume, some unique things that I don't think you've ever seen before as far as like that's concerned, a really unique perfume, okay? And a candle that's literally called Croissant. You're gonna die, it's so good. But we're gonna kind of explore, I think, because I didn't mean to get into this, but we got into this whole thing about what is a makeup video now on YouTube? What does it mean? How have we evolved? Do you know what I'm saying? We'll get into that, okay? I'm gonna demo and show you guys some new makeup products that are amazing and just talk and catch up. So I hope that you guys enjoy the video. Let's go. Today I have a lot to share and talk about. So I'm gonna update you guys on some new home things that I've grabbed lately, a few new things that just came that are just amazing, some makeup products that are wonderful, and I wanna kind of talk a little bit about the makeup or the evolution of like where these videos are going on YouTube, what you're really seeing, the foolery, the non-foolery, the realness. You guys know I keep it real, and I just want to talk a little bit about what we expect now from a makeup video. What are makeup videos on you know what I'm saying? And quickly though, let me talk about this top. This is new and I love it. It's in the most beautiful shade of blue. I believe it came in a few different colors too. But it has these beautiful sleeves. It's really fun. You can do it kind of off the shoulder. But it has like some little non-slip things on the inside that keeps it up on your shoulders, which is really cool. But I really love this, and I'm wearing it with my favorite, just sort of really destroyed jeans, which I will link to as well. And then I'll show you guys the clothes and stuff at the end because I really want to focus on the beauty and the makeup. So I hope you guys understand where I'm coming from when I get into kind of the meat of this video, talking about like makeup and the makeup community, not the community, but just, I got a question in a Q&A recently, you know, how's the makeup community changed or whatever. And I just have always seen my channel like as just a natural like evolution. I stick to different, or I don't stick to just one thing. We do a lot of different things here, and I take you guys into consideration. At this point, 15 years later, seeing all that we've seen and all of the different social platforms, you can watch a million people doing makeup now in a million different ways, right? Where it's just, we are like beat over the head with it at this point. But you follow certain people, you follow me, whoever you like, because you like our recommendations, you like the way we do certain things. At this point, I feel like we've evolved. 5 years ago, 10 years ago, I've said this. I'm not doing makeup videos twice a week, every single week, because I'm showing you guys what I really wear. And as someone that started a channel years ago about makeup, I learned, I got savvy. We all did. If you've been watching, we know how to do these things. We know how to pick good things for ourselves now. We know the basics, and it's still fun to see someone do makeup every now and then, which I do. Once every few, whatever, I'll sit down, I'll do a whole full face. But because we know what we're doing, because I know what I'm doing, I feel like I'm good at makeup. I know myself now. I know what's good and what's not. I have a way to do it. I'm not changing it up every week, because what I do works, and we've learned the good ways to do things. So if you're watching something that's just something new every single week, and it's just makeup look after makeup look after makeup look after different things, how much money are you spending? How fried is your brain from just like, let's learn a million different ways to do things? And what is it saying? Like, okay, how many options do you need? Like, it's great to have different options. It's great to have different products. You guys know I love trying makeup. That's what we do here. But we're at this point, we've evolved. Like, we're doing the best of the best. We're not trying to reinvent what we're doing every week because we're improving. Sure, that's great to do. Gradually over time you improve. But when you're already savvy and we've been doing these things like in a good way, quote, good way for years, we shouldn't have to be reinventing it every week. And so when people say, are you doing makeup videos? Where's your makeup videos? Yeah, every video is a makeup video, baby, because we are savvy. And you don't need to see me do my makeup, because guess what? We improved that 5 years ago, 10 years ago. We perfected that, right? No. And granted, we're using different products, things evolve, But I feel like I never have really stuck with like, okay, contouring's really heavy in right now because that's what looks pretty on videos. That makes it look like you really know what you're doing. We didn't buy into that. I showed you guys how to get that look in a real life way without making yourself look painted. And, you know, showing you guys just the best of the best to build upon what we already know. Today I was going to sit down and actually just do, you know, in the bathroom, just to do my makeup with you guys. And that is coming up. I'm going to do that soon. But I had all of these things that came in, some over rose things, this candle that is like so delicious, just some new beauty products, and some things that are real actual makeup, like game changers that I'm using in place of other things. Again, we improve, right? We evolve. But it didn't warrant like a whole video. I'm gonna demo this for you. The Chanel, I hope you guys understand what I'm saying. I might listen to that and be like, I sound unhinged and whatever, but you guys get it, right? Okay, I feel like, and you might say, oh, well, you're not doing makeup all the time. Well, you don't need to see that over and over. You're seeing the same thing over and over and over. Nobody's doing their makeup in different ways. They're just using different crap products, you know, and saying like, I would be doing the same thing if I was just doing something different every week. Like, I am, real life, I'm not doing my makeup that different every day. I have a routine that works, and I have products that I'm showing you that I interchange that are good. And that's what we do here. Okay, I hope you guys get it. It's just, I feel like it's just more elevated. We're savvy, okay? We know how to put on this, and I'll show you how to do stuff, but we don't need to see the same thing every week, week after week after week after week. It's like you're getting beat over the head. Okay, so this is the new Charlotte Tilbury Beautiful Skin Sun-Kissed Glow Bronzer. It is a cream. This is very, okay, similar, I want to say, but different and better than the Chanel Bronze Universal that we have worn and loved for years. Now, a couple years ago when they changed the formula, a lot of you guys were really upset about that. I didn't really notice much of a difference in how it went on and how it looked. A lot of you guys were upset because they had a coconut oil. That can be pore clogging. I didn't notice any breakouts, but then I started thinking, well, you know what? I never used to break out on my cheeks, and occasionally I do know. Maybe that's what it was. I don't know. So I thought, you know what? I'm going to change it up, and I've been really into, and I will link to this website, putting in all of my ingredients, like copy paste the ingredient list of any of your products that you use on your skin and put it there, and it will tell you if there's any pore clogging ingredients, which some things might surprise you, like really things that I thought did not have it, had it, and things that I thought would be terrible for my skin, or, you know, I'm a little afraid to use this oil or whatever, were great. So that's cool. Okay, whatever. Anyway, so excited to try this, and I have been loving it. I've had it for a couple weeks now, and I have the shade number 2 medium, and it is just the most beautiful cream, and it doesn't have that heavy scent that the Chanel had, which I always really kind of liked. You can use any brush that you like, but I like a fluffier brush with a product like this. Even with my Chanel, I always used to use a big fluffy brush. I've really been into this. It's the Lancome number 5. It's like a big, dense puff ball. Do a little demo and show you guys. See, makeup video. Okay, dip it in there. Don't like swirl it around, you know, just dip it a little. And then I've already used it, so I might look a little nuts today. I think I'm gonna apply way too much, but you don't need a whole lot. Put it in here, up there. Make like a make like a big ring. People used to say like an E and a 3, sure, but I don't put it on my jaw a lot of times, because if I do that, sometimes it looks like you've mismatched your foundation. I just do like a big ring, you know what I mean? Kind of do it, because I put it here too. You know, that's kind of like where you put bronzer, and then a little on my brow bones always, and then down the sides of my nose, and then whatever's left on the brush, I blend on this part of my neck. I don't put it on my jawline. Don't really love that. Your collarbones, everywhere where you use, I mean, obviously it's the same type of vibe as the Chanel, but I used to put the Chanel like on my chest, and it always would last really well, and so far this one has too, but feels really light and airy, comes in a lot of different colors. I would definitely recommend that. I don't use a powder, usually ever. But this one is very good. Now, I didn't want a powder just, I gotta set my makeup. I don't think that if you're using the right foundation, you shouldn't feel that you have to set it, okay? And it should look like skin. I think that when you really powder yourself out, it can really accentuate every single flaw in your skin, textural issues. So, but then again, if you're very shiny and very oily, you know, that accentuates it as well. But what you want is that balance in between. You don't want to be totally matte. You don't want to be an oil slick. which I feel like, you know, is a pretty good balance. But a lot of powders, like if I just want something like here and here, are just too much. And I think the brush has something to do with it, the product, but this is amazing. If I have like a little bit of like a blemish or something, I put concealer on it. I'll put like, you know, I'll dust a little bit of that over it. But it is the Kosas Cloud Set, Feathery Cloud Set. It is so light. No, Cloud Set is the name of it. The color I'm using is Feathery. So it's just beautiful. It almost looks like one of those baked, like those MAC mineral powders that we used to use. I need to try it. I was like, well, I don't need to try it because this one's good. But use a brush. I've had this for years. It's the Mercier finishing brush for finishing powder. I see people use just, historically, like people just use those giant powder like this. I'm going to set my makeup. Let me use a quote powder brush. It's putting on too much. You shouldn't have even invested in nice foundation or anything you used beneath it because now the finish is shot. This is so good because you can just, you know, the brush too matters, okay? It's not picking up big chunks of it. It's picking up just enough. And I put it right there. And that's usually the only place that I put it. You know, a little on your chin. But this is very, very good. And it's not like so, you know, what am I trying to say? So powdery, so matte, so like, it's not transferring so much onto your face, but it's just doing exactly what it should be doing. It's just like, you know, taking the shine down a little, keeping things in its place. And this brush is genius for any kind of setting. Okay, and then the Bobbi Brown. I mentioned this in a recent video. It's the pale pink. I used that on my lips today. I just used a little bit of my the Lancome Natural Mauve lip liner. And then a little bit right in the middle. It's so pretty. And then I just use a little on my fingers, whatever, use it as blush. Take a little angled brush, like a powder brush, like a blush brush, a little one, and just use it on your cheeks. It's so easy, you guys. This is cool. I got this in a sample and I'm wearing it today. It is the prettiest highlighter. It's the Valentino V lighter. Now, I didn't even know that they had makeup, and I'm really always very skeptical when like a designer brand just like drops a makeup line. And I don't know, maybe this has been around for a long time, but this is the most beautiful, and I don't want to waste it, highlighter. And it's in the shade Rosa, but you'd think it would be pink. It's called Rosa, it's not. But I don't know, I really don't want to waste any of it, but it's just very pearly, very beautiful. It's like the liquid version of the Laura Mercier Highlight 01, the Matte Radiance. That's what this is. Love it. Okay, so let's talk about some of these other beauty things. I'm going to try this perfume. So the Gaia Silk by Overose. Overose is the brand of candles that I have raved about for years. You guys have seen these. I'll link to where you can get these. I think this is probably my favorite one. The aesthetic it smells very good. It's kind of like a creamy, like berry. They all have this undertone of just sweets. I don't like candles that smell like food, which you're going to be surprised at the ones that I got. But they're in a good way. Okay, now Gaia Silk has that same undertone, sweet creaminess, but with spice. A little bit of like cinnamon, a little smoky. And they're just beautiful candles. And then this is the Anamorphine. And they have, you know, the holographic candles. And I've had the Nudist that's somewhere. Maybe I burned all that one. I don't know, but I've had them all, okay? They're all great. The Nudist is really good. It's very rosy. This one has that same undertone of sweetness, the Anamorphine, but it's a little rosy, a little tart, a little citrusy, kind of. I don't like a citrusy candle, but kind of citrusy, okay? The Anamorphine's good. I just really love them. I think they're beautiful. So I had no idea that they had perfumes. And how funny are the bottles? Like, how sweet are these, okay? They're so pretty. I just thought the bottles were really cute. And they had a bunch of different scents. Oh, yes. Okay, it's the first time I've used it. Like I said, I just literally unpackaged this. I think all of the scents were the names of the candles that I'd smelled before. And I thought the Gaia Silk, I know, it's the one that's a little spicy. I thought, like, that would smell good, like a perfume. You know, like, not too heavy, floral. Oh, it just smells like white chocolate, creaminess, delicious with, like, some spice. I love that. So the Gaia Silk's really nice. And then I have two more candles that I got, and this is what kicked it off. So I didn't, like I said, I did not know that they even had perfume. something popped up about the new Over Rose candle, the croissant or whatever. So candle is literally called croissant. You guys, okay. I don't even know. So then the only place I could find it was on their actual website. And then when I went there, there was this whole world of perfumes and scents. And I had just been buying the candles for years, like on Sephora or Nordstrom. Okay, so years ago, there was this candle from Bath and Body Works, okay? And it was called like French Baguette. And I bought so many of them. I still have a few and I love them. I don't like I don't like things that smell like food, so I know that's funny, but it truly smells like baked bread, but sometimes it takes your breath a little. This one, you guys, has a hint of like whatever the other stuff has, that creamy buttercream, but then it's also like bread, butter. This is like, it makes my mouth water, and I love that it's this is my favorite color that any of the candles come in. And you can get, like, I know I've had the Nudist and a hologram, and I've had it in a pink, so sometimes the flavors or the scents will come in different colors. Oh my gosh, you guys, but the croissant, okay, yes. And again, I just went to get the croissant, ended up getting the perfume, and then I saw this one too. They had one called cinnamon rolls. Now, or cinnamon roll. Okay, I love a cinnamon candle. I'm gonna save this one, I think, for like fall. Has that same sort of like bready goodness, the butter creaminess. Cinnamon roll. Hint of cinnamon. A lot of cinnamon. Oh, I just really love these candles. So very excited about those. The croissant and the cinnamon roll. How sweet and cute. The perfume. Oh my gosh. It's getting better and better. Like, it smelled so good when I first sprayed it, but it smells just like the candle, but it's like, it is spicy and sweet, and I don't have anything like that. So I'll be honest, like, I was kind of a sucker for the bottle and the packaging. And of course I love these scents, but I'd say this is probably my favorite candle brand. Okay. So let's continue. One more thing that I want to talk about beauty-wise. I have been using this so much. And so I ordered this Vanity Planet brand, I think has reached out to me in the past. I just didn't know anything about it. And you see all these people like promoting it. And I'm like, you know, I don't know, like, I'm not really into these like pore extractors or these things. So I'm not going to like try to hawk that. But then I saw this and I'm like, well, this is a pretty like buzzed about thing. Like, well, buzzed about in that there's a lot of influence, like they work with a lot of influencers and have a lot of people like push this, okay? But I was like, that's actually really beautiful. I'm into kind of, you know, obviously I'm into skincare. I'm into like some different kind of things that I've been doing lately to take care of my skin. I'm back into the micro needling with my Glow Pro. I've really been using the new face device every night, and I really do feel like if you're consistent with it, it does really tighten this area that would like normally sag, you know? I'm not saying I'm just saying that's, you know, men are prone to like that area sagging, okay? So I kind of like that. I like kind of using something, maybe not preventative, but I mean, just anything that helps, right? Anyways, so I don't know, I thought this would kind of be like a whole vibe at night, and I really do like this. I bought a gallon of distilled water that I've been using with it, and I just bought some more because I've had it probably for like a month or so. I don't know. I've had it for a while now. I really wanted to use it and, you know, try it out before I talked about it. But you fill up the thing, you know, whatever. It's just very easy. But, you know, I mean, even with steamers and stuff, I always use distilled water because you get like all the buildup and it just wrecks your machines. So just definitely use distilled water. It's just buy some in the store, and you know, don't be tempted to fill it up with tap water because it could like junk it up and gunk it up. But I really do like it. If I fill it up to max, it is usually about like 15 minutes. I put it, you know, put on a show or whatever, and it's just nice. I feel like it really softens my skin. It opens up my pores, and then everything that I do after that really, I feel, kind of takes better. You know what I mean? Like, things can really get in there. It loosens up, you know, anything that's in your pores. Like, I don't know, it keeps your pores clearer, because it makes it more susceptible, you know, or more receptive to your skincare, but it just keeps it soft. And I don't know, I just feel like things can't really like clog your pores and get gross when you've got that going on. I did bring this in before I get into the vacation stuff. I usually don't buy expensive hand wash. As fancy as I get, it's like buying the Bath and Body Works like when they're on sale, you know, that's like exciting. I do have one in my powder room by Byredo, the suede, that I really like. but you know, it's a little more special. But I think I bought this during the Sephora sale like a couple months ago, and it is the Way hand wash, and I just now started using it because I was like using up the rest of what was in my bathroom, but it's just so beautiful. I mean, it's just, the Way packaging is really nice, but I really do like this hand wash. I like that it's in a very large container. It would be beautiful in a kitchen, in a bathroom. I think I want to get some more for the kitchen too because it has these little beads in it where they do kind of like scrub your hands, but it's very softening. Like, it's a very good hand wash. Okay, so I feel like this brand has become a little buzzed about. You know, I used to see it advertised all the time on Instagram, you know, years or so ago, and then they had the perfume called Vacation, which I haven't really fallen into that yet, and it's interesting, but with perfumes, I don't like something that smells obviously like something, you know, or too... Like, I don't want to wear a perfume that's peach, or that's orangey, or that's straight up lemon, or that's straight this or that. And I feel like that one's going to smell too beachy, too coconut. You know, it's going to be like too much of that just typical beach smell. But their products smell very, very good. The first thing that I ever got was this, the Chardonnay oil, the SPF 30 sunscreen oil. What they're kind of known for is just like the smell of their sunscreens. This has kind of a different smell, I guess, but it's good, and it really does make your skin look nice. But I also had this, I bought at the same time that I bought that. It's just the classic lotion SPF 30. Now this smells very, very good. It's just like a, I don't know, it's called like the world's best smelling sunscreen, but it really does smell good, but it is good sunscreen. And it's funny because the branding I'm obsessed with, it's so like my parents, like in the 90s and 80s. Do you know what I mean? It's very like, just the branding is fun, okay? And then I recently ordered, when I got those, I don't know if I got it in a set or something, but they threw in one of these, what is it? One of these, which is like a car, it's like a car air freshener. And I was like, okay, whatever. I put it in my car. You guys, it smells so good. Like, and anytime someone gets in my car, they're like, oh my gosh. So I legit ordered more of these air fresheners because I wanted to put one in the truck, and I just wanted more of them. They are just so good. I know that's so silly, but they're great. And like their products come like in little, it's just cute. Okay, and they have candles now, which I'm going to talk about this in, but I got some of the spray sunscreen too, which smells just like the original. So I have 2 of those. But I don't know, I think it's a cool brand. I really like it. If you're going to try something, try the oil. But I was really kind of into what they have done as far as like candles. So they have a whole set. I think it's like lobby, suite, like hotel lobby, suite, and then something else that or pool boy, I think pool something, which I kind of wish I would have gotten that was green. I got the lobby and the suite. The lobby one is really pretty. I have it in my foyer. Let me get it and show you. It's really cute. Actually, it's smelling very good. So I've had it lit for like, I don't know, like an hour or so. They're like very tall, skinny candles. And it says in white, you can barely see it, it says lobby up the side of it. And then it has like a review on the back, like a 5-star review. It says it was the best, it was the 24-hour continental breakfast for me. Like, it's just their whole branding is like an 80s or 90s resort, like touristy, okay? But I really like it. It smells very, very good. And then I got the one called Sweet. Where is that? Oh, right. Which I don't know. I'm going to put it in my bedroom. It smells, or in the kitchen, I don't know. It smells very good. It says crisp white linen, freshly cleaned floors, and a partial ocean breeze. It smells like a clean house. Like, it smells like very strong. Like, yeah, like if a hotel room had just been cleaned, or a house had just been cleaned. I don't know. It just has that like, sort of like floor. It does have like a soapy floor smell. But I don't know. If you really like clean scents, that's a good one. I kind of wish I would have gotten the other one now too to try. But I don't know. Anyways, just some fun stuff for you guys. I don't know, just some fun stuff for you guys to try. But I just wanted to share some of these things with you guys. I feel like these are kind of some fun new things, and we always share like fun candles and things around the house. I do have some other new things that I want to share with you guys around the house. Really just one thing in our in our dining room, which if you caught my stories last night, I shared these pillows. But I will show you guys what they're looking like in the daylight. I don't know, it's kind of a little overcast out there, so you can't really see. But I originally just bought 2 for the head chairs, and then I really liked them, so I bought some more. But they're beautiful. They're actually like standard sized pillows. So I kind of like that they look a little slouchy and how I had to like shove them in there. I just think it's cute. I just think it kind of freshened up the room, made it kind of fun. And then I put my marble lamps from upstairs that I actually originally bought for this table years and years and years ago. Just did a little lamp swap and put the black ones in our bedroom, which these were in our bedroom. I just think it looks pretty. And I'm really into this yellow color. I am not a yellow person, usually. And I think it's kind of, Waylon's treats are on the ground. He always gets a treat and then he brings it in here and crunches it on the carpet. So I'm constantly cleaning up treat dust. But I like how it kind of blends with the stuff in here too. You know, just kind of all flows together. But kind of a fun way to freshen up a spot with some pillows. But anyways, you guys, I hope that you enjoyed this video. I hope that you get what I'm saying about the makeup videos. I'm not saying I'm not doing them anymore. Nothing is changing. I'm just, you know, I do get questions like that sometimes, and I do think that sometimes it's interesting to kind of like explore that a little bit and like where people's thoughts are with that. Because I think on the other hand, if I were constantly changing things, constantly, you know, okay, well last week we did makeup like this, now we're gonna do it this way, it's just too much. And I don't think any of us have time for that. Like, we want good products, we want to use good things. By now we're savvy, we're able to like, you know, get a nice thing here or there, you know, get, you know, splurge on a nice product when it's worth it. And like know what works for us by this point and know the cool new things to try. So what else? Oh, I don't think I mentioned this. Last week we talked about these earrings that were the ones, you know, they're my big ass hoops. They're literally called big ass hoops. I wear them all the time, okay, every day. If you're gonna buy something, like, they're not even super expensive. Like, for something that you wear every single day, you're gonna get the money's worth. Do you know what I mean? These are the smaller ones. So I've usually been wearing the 3-inch ones that are huge. These are the 2-inch ones. So if you felt like those were a little big, I think these are just a safe bet. And then I didn't talk about this. Can you see the blue stone? I just thought it was so pretty because it matched my top. But these are those necklaces that I have loved and worn for years. I think I got my first one maybe 10 years ago. And you can get different discs, different letters, and customize those. And then you can get the little stones that go with them, the little like semi-precious, whatever they are, stones. And Olivia has one. I just think that they're so fun and such a beautiful, like, nice jewelry piece, but something that you can also like gift to someone that would be really unique and special. So that is it. I hope you guys enjoyed it and that you found a few things that you might want to try. And I will talk to you guys soon. Bye.